So hello again. I finally got some time to come back to the barn and start working on some of these cars again, at least getting some ideas what's going on with them. So this is the Riviera, looks like the 73. I know there's been some interest on the forum about this car. The hood is now open, which was a little bit of a pain. But, so it's a complete motor. Doesn't look too bad. There's some rust by the battery box and a few other spots. But there's a complete engine here. It doesn't look, just there's all that moisture, I guess, from the, oof. Look at those plugs. It's really strange. Looks like they're crossways into the block. Never seen that before, but I'm sure someone can correct me. There are some new parts in the car, at least when it was parked back in 95. So, got a complete car here. And I know, like I said, there's been some interest. Let's see, this is the part where it was separating from the, God, that's a huge gap. I don't know if this is correct or not. I'm not familiar with this model enough. We'll take more look at this later on. Once again, just kind of an idea of the car itself. I'm hoping I can get some of these tires inflated today, see if any of them hold air, if we can roll this out of here. I checked with the seller, and there's a potential for people to make an offer on this car now. Originally, I thought it was, it was going to somebody's, some family member, but that family member has not, it seems like there potentially could be an opportunity to purchase this. Offer has to be made, etc. Once again, like I've taken in the previous video, there is some paint defects, of course. It's been sitting here since, 95. But with just a little bit of work, this would probably look really good again. I know there's some, little patches on the paint, and I remember it was here somewhere. Maybe not around here. Let me see the back side. It's probably in another video. There's some scratches, as you can see right there. I mean, you could probably do a paint match and correction and get this car pretty squared away quickly. Once again, I have no idea about the actual, it's a 455. Don't know if the motor is seized. It looks like it was well maintained up until, it was parked for 20 plus years, almost 25 years. But once again, chrome looks pretty good. You could buff a lot of this out if you just wanted to keep it, or of course get it re-chromed. So, not bad. I'll take more video of this later. So, once again, the Riviera. I did a quick video on that, and I'm probably going to stitch these together, but so this is the Riviera. The 455 has the hilarious early 70s pollution control still in place. Somebody would just, hopefully toss that out and, give the engine back a little more of its power. I know that there's been some interest on the Riviera on this thread. Like I said, I already kind of covered it. It looks like it was well maintained, or at least maintained before it was parked. It has all the trimmings. I'm going to look for the VIN number. And if not, I'll start the video. Here it is. So there's your VIN. Body by Fisher. I'm going to take a picture of that and post it too, probably. Once again, I think the body has some sort of frame damage, but it's such a cool car. It is such a cool car. It really is. Somebody who has the skills can kind of resuscitate this beast. I mean, the interior is actually pliable, which is unlike some of the Toronados in the barn. So, some good scrubbing. With hydrogen peroxide and ammonia or concrobium or goop. There's a couple of different solutions I've tried that seem to work really awesome. and then of course some Neat's foot oil or saddle soap, you could probably relatively easily, I say, without actually doing it, resuscitate the interior. The headliner probably has to come out, but it hasn't dropped, so you may be able to get away with it. Once again, this car was supposedly kind of spoken for, but there's a possibility for someone to make an offer on it. I've already been in contact with a board member, and so I will, of course, speak with him soon. But the trunk itself is in good shape. You got these aftermarket speakers, maybe those are original speakers. I don't know, but it looks really good. Of course, it all has to be pulled out and demoldified, but this one's the least cruddy looking one, to be honest. I found the keys, stuck them in the ignition. Like I said, it has all sorts of, it's just an awesome looking ride. So pimped out. Clock, everything. Some strange little timer. I have no idea what that is. But all complete. All the door cards are in good shape. Put the keys on there. Of course, the top looks really good. Once again, there's some paint correction that needs to be done on this car, no doubt. But if you want to go for original and unrestored, tinker it with a little bit, and you may get lucky. So I'll put this up as a separate video.